So, here we are, day 28 of the 31 Days of Halloween 3 challenge. I'm Shelby. This is SBF Entertainment. And today's topic, building on yesterday's theme of I think I could have done better than Cochran, I was kind of thinking about today, so the entire source of power for the microchips that were embedded on the silver shamrock masks, it all comes from Stonehenge, a stone from Stonehenge that was stolen. And so there's just a throwaway line from Cochran in the movie that explains how the stone from Stonehenge got to Santa Mira, California from England. And all he says is, we had quite a time getting it here. So there's like no explanation. The only other exposition we have is in the very beginning of the movie, the very opening, at the gas station, the attendant's watching a show where they're talking about the missing stone at Stonehenge. So it's kind of cool where it has this cold open that brings it up, and we don't find out that Cochran's actually behind that whole thing towards the end of the movie. But how in the hell did a giant stone from Stonehenge make it that far, right? I don't know. You gotta assume that Santa Mira to England, I'm doing a calculation right now. That is gonna be, Santa Mira does not exist, but let's just assume that Santa Mira exists. We'll just say Los Angeles. We'll just say Los Angeles is like just a basic California destination, right? And it's gotta be just back of the hand. It's roughly 5,500 miles, 8,800 kilometers. So, in the most efficient way to transport it would probably have to be by boat and then trucks, right? There's no way that was flown. But he says we had quite a time getting it here. Is Cochran implying that they used magic to move the stone? Or did they use their conventional shipping channels? Because Silver Shamrock is a multinational corporation. Maybe they snuck it on a shipment after stealing it. And the hardest part was just stealing it and getting it to port. That's something that's always been interesting. Obviously, they're not going to use much exposition in a movie like this. It's kind of just a throwaway thing to move the plot along. More of like a MacGuffin, if anything. But, yeah, I'm curious to know if there was any further thought or development in that origin of how did the stone get there. I wonder if there was anything else in the script and they just didn't add it to the movie, or if it was just an active choice to make it intentionally vague, just to add another wrinkle to the mystery that is Silver Shamrock and Cochran. But I feel like even though Cochran is very powerful, they probably didn't move it with magic. I feel like they probably did steal it, and we had quite a time getting it here would really lead up to that, add evidence to that theory that it just took a lot of man hours and android hours, and I'm sure paying off customs officials, making sure the right palms were greased. Who knows how many people got killed to maintain silence and secrecy in this process. I'm sure like this whole caper would make a movie in it itself. This has Ocean's 13, Ocean's 11, have nothing on stealing Stonehenge pieces to build masks to destroy the entire world. So that's my October the 28th, day 28 thoughts on Halloween 3. We only have 3 more days until Halloween. I'm so excited. I'm sad to see it end. But I am happy to be reaching a finishing point, because this has been a lot of work. It's a lot of work watching and recording thoughts and getting the videos edited. And like I said, I had to do it all during my vacation. And even though the videos didn't get uploaded, on the same day they happened. I still had to record them, and I still had to cut them together. I took my laptop and did all that work. So, yeah, it'll be nice to just kind of go back into a normal routine. But I hope everybody's enjoyed some consistent content, and we're working on getting a better production calendar and timeline set up. This was kind of an experimental format for October to see how we could do something on a daily basis. And although not the highest production value, I'm just recording this on my webcam or on my phone when I have to. It's something. So, let's see. 3 more days. We'll see what happens. I'll see what else I can come up with. See you tomorrow.